So Jamaica, just answer me the one question. In the last month, I got wholesale and supermarket, right? Goods raised 3 times. Not one, not 2. 3 times goods raised. Liquor raised, cigarette raised, rum raised, Gatorade raised, everything we have in sugar raised, right? And it's going to raise 3 times. So if it raised 3 times, how much more we can raise upon the consumers than we buy this stuff? So what we are going to do? Raise up the price and then people not even can buy nothing no more? And it's like the money will go up, the wages will go up. So how this stuff them just go up, so? And business people now, if you buy the stuff, more expensive, less profit, if we have maintained a similar price for the consumers them. So I want to know how people are going to manage. So the stuff them when people usually buy, them juice, them food, them biscuit, them Gatorade, them rum, them craving here, how people are going to afford them something here now when the wholesale them raise the price. So now business owners have to raise to them price to like, me just try to figure out how people are going to afford things going forward when things just are raised up and it's like there's no oversight in terms of how much the things are being, like how you raise things in a 1-2 months 3 times, like how, brother, that one ain't already.
Yeah, big up Hot Water, your channel for news, content, analysis, and everything that's current here in Jamaica. Big up Hot Water.
Big up the whole of Hot Water. Hey, that, even dash water, you might talk about even pot water. Hot water. Big up that, big up myself, father. And that love and love alone.
Yes, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Hot Water Show. It's your boy, Buzmal Orion. Thank you for staying tuned with us throughout the week and right now throughout the weekend. Yes, people, Miss Wendy Lee exposes the Prime Minister. Them get exposed, doing one thing, saying one thing, but doing the other thing. Greenwashing. Stay tuned to hear what that's all about. Now, regardless of people's unfortunate situation or disrespect, sometimes we should not let certain things bother us. Stay tuned to see just a little video. So what is the greater works for road? Wouldn't you want the main local roads to be nice and as strong as the highway roads? Stay tuned. Yes, why do the Eden rage and false king of this earth set themselves on the rule of state council? Why does the wicked live longer? People, stay tuned to hear what is in store. It's Hot Water and it's your boy Buzmal Orion. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay tuned. Hot Water. Yes, the environmentalist Miss Wendy Lee exposes the Prime Minister. Listen to this.
An appeal must prove that the judges are wrong on either the facts or the law. In this case, it would also have to prove that the government's own experts are also wrong. The Honourable Prime Minister needs to stop telling us that he cares about the environment and how much the government is doing to protect the environment. If his actions are the opposite of his words, that is called greenwashing. I suggest that he look at the overwhelming positive public response to this ruling and ask himself whether Jamaicans really want to see their taxes spent on fighting against their constitutional rights to a healthy environment. An appeal must prove that the judges are wrong on either the facts or the law. In this case, it would also have to prove that the government's own experts are also wrong. The Honourable Prime Minister needs to stop telling us that he cares about the environment and how much the government is doing to protect the environment. If his actions are the opposite of his words, that is called greenwashing.
It's not just for these people that are in Discovery Bay area or the environmentalists. It applies to all Jamaicans. It is all this establishes that we do have this right, all of us.
It's brilliant.
There are 2 other points that I want to really make clearly.
Yes.
In terms of the EIA process, it shows that it's not enough now to just go through the motions of having public meeting and collecting information. Decisions about development must be rational, and they must reflect the obligation of the state to protect the environment. You know, not just say, we did all of that and we're still going to let it happen. I would really like to see going forward a threshold beyond which NEPA does not accept applications because they look straight at the laws, straight at the significant impacts and the zoning, and they simply should not accept applications that clearly contravene, first of all, the laws, the planning, the zoning, and that cannot be mitigated. I cannot overstate the value of the Office of the Public Defender. We have an institution in Jamaica that you can go to and ask them to look at your case to see whether it has merit. And if they see a case that has merit, a credible threat to the environment, and, you can get funding that, they take over and pay for a legal team. They don't go to court, but they pay for the legal cost of going to court. That is the only way we were able to do this.
Environmentalists said it, greenwashing. I wonder if I call them greenwashing, call it greenwashing. However, though, yes, so you can't say you protect environment. Yeah, we used to say this thing about no dirty up Jamaica. I used to see these advertisements. That's one part of protecting the environment from physical pollutants. Your buckle, your food box and all of this. Yeah, we should not say no more styrofoam because it's not easily degradable and all of these things. Yes, but the landmass now. So what more are you really doing to protect the landmass? Just like the digging at Dry Mountain thing there. That mining on Dry Mountain. Why? So what's about that? What about that also too? That is part of protecting the environment. And if you got warning from NEPA not to go there, and you still go in there, then you're still not protecting the environment. So you're greenwashing. Yeah, I said this, but yeah, the other else. And if the judge in this court ruling really let him give him the go ahead or claim that he wins and he can go allow foreign investor to do what they want, the judge is also wrong too. Well, remember I said the system is biased. So if you don't mind sharp, the system biased and you hear say boy, he has the right and blah blah blah. Pure foolish, but it's gonna affect us, really, not them. So it's gonna affect us. Yes, a little incident with what seems to be a beggar at KFC. Look at this.
Daniel. You see you run left him bag. You jump him bag and run left him bag. I'm going to you some come and keep seeing that. Because I'll be a job I go on out there.
You have to come and film no look away, man, look away for.
Man. I don't for this start to because suck him away and I'll come out there.
No, no, man. See him bottom one, look away and flap himself, turn over.
Man, do so. Don't go look for him now, you know. I'm not ask God.
That's why.
If him a whole little boy there that night, him kill him.
Oh, so yeah, people. It seems like the little youth was selling some wipes, not really a beggar, because we know you always have some people in the walking through the drive-through begging. But that seems to me as it's Portmore. Yeah, seems like a Portmore KFC. Anyhow, to me, yeah. But all right, what you have to remember, this youth like he might juggle some wipes to me, regardless of what the youth is saying and being disrespectful, you have to understand, say, he's just a street seller and never really go to no school or take an entrepreneur class session. If you know, say, customer service is everything, the way you present yourself, the way you talk to people. Sometimes you can't even put a little style and pattern in it to get your thing sell. So the youth not really professional, and him have to know that, and it's just a little youth, and I'm out top, but the youth is disrespectful still. But yeah, him not supposed to, and him drive with him car and go and hunt the youth now. No, that a small matter. You're not supposed to put your hand on him like that. Not take advantage of him because you see, say, boy, he look like just a less fortunate, trying to sell two wives and hustle a bread. But I don't think, like, the youth knowing his situation, I don't think it's the youth started still. Probably he might say something to the youth and the youth never like it, and the youth respond in our way, causing him to respond in our way, and then the youth respond back in our way. So it seems like him put him hand on the youth, but that wrong. That wrong, totally wrong. And if them run down the youth or drive down the youth and do anything to the youth, him wrong, all wrong. Remote, words are words still, but it's still very disrespectful to telling a big man such a word still. But me not agree to none of it. But him should have just take that and leave that alone, cause see him drop and just for harm the youth. No, me not like that.
Remember one little boy there that night him kill him.
Yes, an appeal to roadwork. Tune into this.
Morning. Good morning. All right, we come to make an appeal this morning to Ministry of Roadworks. My name Nesta Morgan, and also the NWA Stephen Shaw them. I'd assume that these people are the people who is responsible for the road network system. Right? Anyway, I have a few roads I need to highlight for you guys to address. Right. These roads cannot continue like this. Because at the same time, we have examiners out there taking off the motor vehicle license plates for poor and defective vehicle or front end. No. We buying parts for these vehicles going to costing all up to $100,000, right? Who do we build back these parts to? We have to build it back to somebody, whether the government or, well, it's more than likely the government. Or build it back to Ministry or Roadworks, them, Stephen Shaw, them. It seems like we Jamaican motorists, that's where we have to send all these front-end parts, build them to that place to be compensated. And for the removal of our license plate by the examiners, so all of those charges, those fees that we have to pay to get back license plate and repair front end on our vehicle and all of these things, we need to set up a system where we start billing back the Ministry of Roadworks for these expenses that is incurring on our vehicle. Plus loss of use, because when the vehicle plate come off, you only can drive it to your yard and park the car, move it again until you sort out the parts. So all these downtime, and so the Ministry of Roadworks have to go pay for all of them downtime too. Right, worse if it's a working vehicle where you use it to earn your dollar every day. That is one. 2, PN Avenue. I notice nobody not saying anything about PN Avenue. Why is it that PN Avenue have to be the way it is? From Spanish, when you turn in from Spanish Town Road, passing this, the apartments going up. The road is worse than a riverbed now. The road is worse than a riverbed. Alright? If bicycle man now have problem to go through it, much less a motor vehicle. Alright? That road is right there, so that stretch of road from the bottom there to the top is in a deplorable state of condition, and you have a school around there. Come on, Mr. Sean, Mr. Morgan, we need to do better than that with that. That road there is one of the road. 2. Me see you dig up down a Rima there, so. In a jungle here there, so. The one stretch of the road and I know the road can D nor do. We need to know what go on that road there too. But it seems like it's in all of the PNP zone them. The road them mash up and they not do nothing with them. We don't have no intention to repair the road them no time soon. Me notice it in the PNP constituency them mainly these things happen. Alright, I don't want it to make it sound like it's politics me I talk about. But anybody no drive around them zone there unless you for yourself. Don't just take my word for it and say I'm a liar. Go around there and see it for yourself. Right? The next thing now, Chalky Hill. You have some part of Chalky Hill good and another part there, man, it is worse than a riverbed too. You have to remember that heavy units drive through these roads, you know. Because you find that when the heavy units go down, it is causing them to mash up, especially the trucks that were laden with cement and sand. The ones that can't afford the toll. I know you people trying to frustrate the hell out of the truckers and motorists who cannot pay the toll, to forcing us to go around on the toll. Right? So, on the decide, so on now fix the road around there, none at all. Right? So, when we drive around it, mash up a vehicle and all of these things, forcing us to go up on the toll, to go pay this enormous bag of toll. Let me tell you something now, straight. Because it seems like I know that driver don't want to speak of this. As a trucker, I am a trucker, right? And let me tell you something. You see the hill, the highway toll there, right? We as truckers, we call it the China wall. Because the hill is so steep. Let me explain to you guys why truckers don't really go up on that road there. 1, the hill is too long. 2, the hill is very steep. 3, cause the trucks to overheat up the hill. Right? 4, when the truck is being broken down on that toll there, we not just only have problems to get a mechanic to come out there, but we have problems with the toll authority people, right, who wants to put your truck on a wrecker and then charge you a hefty fee to remove it. Some of the truckers them can't even friggin' buy the parts of the truck where they go want, much as they pay the wreckage fee, move it to them place, or move it to wherever them say they're moving it to. Then to turn on pay a mechanic, then to go buy the parts. You know how much money that? Alright? At least when you're going up the Mount Rasa, the same problematic Mount Rasa where everybody says a problematic place. You see? Let me explain to you the Mount Rasa. The Mount Rasa hill goes up, it breaks, you get a runoff, you go up a little bit, it break, then you have a slight grade, it break, and another slight grade, it break till you go back on a level, till you start turn downhill. So yes, anybody would want to go on the Mount Rasa leg instead of going on the toll. 1, You're going up the toll and you break down up the toll. Dog, you mess up, you know. Because, one, you don't know where you can get something to eat if you're hungry up there, or buy a drink of water, or a bottle of water. At least when you go up them places, you break down, at least you have, you can go, you can beg somebody over one yard, one bucket of water, you fill up back your radiator. Right? Cool down your engine, do what you have to do. If a mechanic will come, him can quick slide, come right there, come to you. You have shops here, you can go buy a drink or water, or you can go buy something to eat, catch up your stomach until you move on again. When you're on the toll in a desert, it's like you're there and never man land. Right? So, please, Mr. Sean, what I name, Morgan, please, spend some time and fix the Chalky Hill. From Golden Grove, straight down to Tingier, to Steertown. Going back to Draxal, all I need for sort out. Right? If it's even that much you can give to the truckers, that's all we are begging on. Right? So we have that road. We have PN Avenue, which is another problem where the road, I don't know what it is. Right? Then now, I have another issue now with the man, I say that I do some road work. But trust me, I will do this in another video. You see them man, they know, the man they may come and dig up the road for many days and left it. Right? Till they look and come hot now and then throw a mall in it. Then they say come now again another time and then you see them throw the barber green on it. But watch this now. Them patch the bigger hole right here, so and one next little hole where they're right beside the thing. I forgot me do another part 2 to this video, yeah.
Yeah, so let me start with PN Avenue first. So the PN Avenue road should be like that. Why? Because you have a new Chinese complex. It's an apartment complex. I don't know much people drive on that road, but you have to actually pass the school and you go way around. So the complex, I think you drop out back on Nagley Park Road when you follow the road to the complex and go. So with a nice little place like that around here, so I think the Chinese would have fixed that road. I thought they would have fixed that road, definitely, because with the top-notch houses around there and the amount of money for one, I totally think they need to fix it. No, man, ain't nothing still like that. All right. What is the government and the NWA doing for? Because the NWA, then you'd have to say, is that something off? It's a part of the government body, but they are designated responsible for road works and more also. But yeah, so since these people are stop people then, and I check and I put your vehicle for record for front end parts issue. Like definitely if you feel like you have to drive the vehicle. You have to drive a vehicle in a rough road, bad condition for know. So majority of the time then, when transport to stop the vehicles, is it always on bad road? So or you have to jack up the vehicle and test the ball joints and the control and bushing and rack and pinion and your tie rod in and all them something there. So I want to know, it seems like then people who don't know about vehicle, to me it seems like they must like, because I know all the time you're going to on rough road and you can't jack up the vehicle all the time. I don't see them barring with jacks and all of these things to jack up people's vehicle. So to me then, some people don't know nothing about vehicle. That means them take a lot of people carry them and put on record and them have to pay money to get it back. As in regards to the toll road, I don't like that thing where you have to, it's like you've been taken advantage of. Yes, your vehicle must be fit, yes, and thing. So, but things happen. Something can just happen. Pressure take a hose, the hose up on the vehicle for long. You might check everything and never check it. And the hose bust. And the vehicle have to park up on the toll for a while. So, I don't think them really them want to capitalize off a bad situation right there. And then the toll road nice. I never say a look. Listen, so much vehicle, heavy duty vehicle, travel on the toll road. And I don't know why more time you don't see the asphalt start bend up like on some of the local main roads. Heavy duty, them to build these roads to that heavy duty vehicle can drive on it. Just like how you see the toll road is a same way them to make the regular road. After a time when heavy duty vehicle drive on the regular road, your seats start lump up and look all type of way. So, well, them have a reason to. It depends on the journey. The country journey now, them want make your road stay a certain way because them want you go up on the toll. There's a road that I want to mention. See me when you're going to Mobile, but you'll drop out in Little Ochi first. There's a road that I wanted to mention. But however, I'll find it one of the times still and mention that road in our video. But that road is bad, and they never fix it. I guess they won't ever take the highway because it's all a money making thing. But come on, man, the local roads, regular roads, general roads need to be as strong as these roads, as the highways. So put emphasis, put works, put material in it too, so it can be as strong as those roads. And yeah, come on, so we got to do something about the road conditions because they don't charge people. I said them go and charge people for damaging road. I have never heard of a car damaging a road. How you do that? How do you do that? One thing I know, you can, like some roads have a weight amount, and then if you drive on it, then maybe I can say you can get a ticket right there. But otherwise, I don't know how vehicle damage road. Like, I don't see vehicle jumping up and down in the air. So what do they mean by that? I mainly see road with pothole that damages vehicle. So as such as how them want FP, you can be fined up to 300,000 for damaging road. I see me them to fix back people vehicle. You have all a patrol, them if you have a camera right there, if you see much vehicle dropping in the vehicle, them license plate, they can guard the tax office go make a claims. Does evil reign longer than good? Listen to this, man.
See, in a life, you have to just be yourself. You know, not be nobody else. Just be yourself. And the thing is, as me say, don't try to be like nobody else. Just be yourself. It always work better for you. But really and truly, when you check it out, what's going on in our world, in Jamaica right now, and right across the world, you see the people them who wicked and heartless, and them a prosper. The one them who soft and feeble and love sorry for people and love, you know, give compassion to people. You have to give compassion to people. But the people them who just no business and have an evil and wicked intention, and them a prosper. And them a get through. Yeah, man. And them a live long. The most of good people, them a dead out young and them a dead out fast. Because when time you look and you see all hurricane lick and majority western side of the island get affected. The middle and the eastern end of the island really get affected so much. So that's why they not really business because you know like them. Just like when time things happen to your neighbor and you know happen to you. You never feel it more because it happened to your neighbor or to your friend. So I just try to tell you, say, because the hurricane licked the western end of the island, the people in the middle and the eastern end, they not do business because they not really get affected and see it on TV and they hear it on news and then see it on social media and on video. And, you know, as me say, are the wicked people that prosper. Because when you check it out, all the crime minister, all knowing can certify in declaration, I asset them. And he ma prosper, he ma get through and money just a go pan top of money. And he come through in a western island because I'm saying my minister of defense. And he come through, he greet the people with some publicity stunt and he hug them up and he rub a little children them and he lift them up and sit and play with them and go on like he care. And when he gone back, I done it done. He no business with them. No 5 people them see me down a place we live. Some of them still live in a shelter. Some of them live out a door. Some of them live out under tarpaulin. And he collect this bag of money. And what he do with it? Like he share up with him and his wife. And me I tell you, say, when you check it out, his wife are one evil witch. And she a prosper. The commissioner of police is a evil brother. And he a prosper. The minister of security is a evil brother. And he a prosper. And when you check it out, me say majority of evil people them. And them a live long. And them a prosper. You understand? Look upon the leader of the Klansman gang where in a parliament. Where say she a one done. 80-year-old and she still a prosper. So me just try to tell you. And as me say, if you check from Bible tears till now, the evil people them Pilate, Herod, Pharaoh, and them prosper, and them rule, and them live long. The people who believe in a religion and believe that God can save them and sitting, are them dead fast and are them dead young. Because when you check it out, who God did carry up a heaven? He never carry no Christian. He never carry no holy people. He carry Satan. And up till today, Satan name a call. All the people talk about Satan chang, the devil chang. The devil still the boat and he still a prosper according to them. And what happened? The only son where God produced is Jesus, according to the scripture. And when he do? He give it unto the people to make them nail him on cross. And in dead gone and all know them and wait for him to come back and then can't see him. So me just try to tell you, say, Satan still a rule. And Satan still strong according to the people. And as me say, if you holy and solely and take the lick on the next cheek, you're not gonna make it too far in a life. You have to be rough and tough, and sometimes you have to be wicked and make people know say you're not afraid of them. And I just say you go, yeah man, but at the end of the day, would always conquer evil, but it take very, very long. Remember me tell you that.
And yeah, him have a point, you know, is a whole lot of contradiction. And this is contrary to popular beliefs. Yeah, but when you look upon it, you know, with logics and common sense, you can reason it out. Because here I know, good, listen now, good have something that is called mercy. And good people like to think about things long and hard before they do it. They don't act. And the evil now, them in a survival mode. So you say, them act quick. So them do the evil quick. Quick. Just like I said, the good man, they do the good quick and the evil. So that is it now. So them always say, you know, when it comes on to that, you know, you have to have a wickeder man than the wicked man, but him wicked for a righteous cause. So that's why when people speaking as if boy Christ and this and that, and some look sauce whoop them was all, when I say all righteous, I mean I don't mean bad in a bad way. I mean they were all good where they never do anybody anything. They did people things. They did things. Because standing up, listen, never hear about the warrior angel Michael. So when Michael come, what you think Michael bring? Wrath and destruction. So logically speaking and realistically speaking, they are warmongers, fighters. But you see, what he must say no, it is just by design. You see, you don't worry about the problems in the world and all the wickedness that the governments of the world are doing, because what? There is a Lord and Savior that will come back to save you. I mean, Christ has, if so be the story, then let me tell people something. Christ has always returned. What I mean by that, Christ is a consciousness. So the consciousness has always returned. You have many people that had that consciousness within them, that big humanitarian consciousness within them. And they come and go. Pastor is a spirit roaming, seeing through decades, and it take on to people, and people become powerful humanitarians and stand up for people. But these people don't recognize these ones. People call them mad, crazy, and all type of things. People looking for something out of the sky. So you see, that promise fulfill their need to take action. So you find out to them is so kind and good and loving that you can shot them a box from the right one and them just turn the left one gear. So that is really what is going on in the world. So they humble you then. What happened? They humble you through belief. So it's like a man come here and for do something, but you say to you too righteous now, you decide say you're naughty, you decide say you're going to pray about it, you go down on your knee, and you say, alright, you must say, alright, watch this boy must pray. Him, you can't go and pray. And him do it. While you praying, he's taking action. So when it comes down to manifestation, that is what I want people to, I would love if people to stop think that you're going to pray and things going to randomly happen out of the sky. In manifestation, to get what you want, it takes physical and spiritual work. So the spiritual is the prayer we are praying is get everything in an alignment. You see me? And then you have to visualize what you want. So it's the same like when I'm on a pray for analyze, I'm on a premeditate. It's the same thing. And then when you visualize or you premeditate what you want, you got to take actions. And whenever everything is aligned, that means one at a time, one opportunity I go come for it, fulfill and all of that, it I go through. So this is why we have a promise. We have a promise that make us sit down and lapse. Instead of getting productive, instead of thinking that we're gonna get peace on the earth and freedom through knowledge and science. That means that through educating ourselves. Because Marcus Garvey tell yourself, say you have to arm yourself with education. Man says spiritual powers, scientific powers, and ammunition powers. Army powers, force. Man tell you that, so you have to have them 3 powers there. So if we as black people is gonna sit down and let the world step over us and walk over us while we still have a colonial promise sitting down in the back of our head, we will never get justice. We will just be waiting on the promise and time is longer than rope. But faith, what? is the hope for things unseen for. So that, but you can't have a blind faith that will never come. So we have to take action. We have to empower ourselves and our race through knowledge. Marcus Garvey tell me that. So instead they go and wait for certain things come and don't do what's right. You know, say, we praying, they taking away the resources and getting wealthier and wealthier. What? We now going to learn to make gunpowder. We now going to learn that through science. We now going to learn say what? Chlorine is what is the most essential ingredients in gunpowder. We don't want them knowledge there. We don't want encyclopedia to see how war engines of war are made. We don't want to learn science of how to split an atom to create an atomic bomb, a nuclear bomb. We don't want that. We sit down and we praying while the world is advancing and they are wiping us out and letting us become distinct through biological warfare, through food poisoning, heavy metals, and all of these things while we are praying. While we are praying, many savior comes and we deny them. So yes, and you have to respect each and everyone for who they are on this earth, because no matter how intellect a man might be, you might not be as intellect as him, you know, but you have one simple something where him don't have, and that is what makes you different, and that is what makes a difference in the world. Because anytime that need is needed, you will be called upon and you can make a great impact. So don't jealous and respect people for who they are. But yes, the wicked need to get trampled. Yes, anyway, people, big up on yourself, Massive and crew. Your boy Buzzmal Orion, and it's Hot Water. Yeah, man, continue tuning in. Yes, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Big up on yourself, Hot Water.
Hot Water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up Hot Water channel, no ice cream. Yeah, man, big up yourself.